welcome back, Long Darkers. We're gonna continue. Cougar bait, left off in the gold mine. Have a couple options. Normally, I'd like to kind of go straight, maybe not straight, but make my way towards the gold mine. But we have so much stuff that that's going to be very difficult to go to the summit from here. So I think maybe we'll go to Miner's Folly and get all that loot, grab it, bring it to Angler's Den, and then kind of evaluate what we can do from there. So in order to do that, we're going to have to climb that road back out. And so we're going to have to get rid of some stuff. So I think we're just going to ditch cans. I don't need stump remover. So much stuff. I'd like to bring everything here. What are we carrying that's so heavy? We have a lot of water. Let's drop 2 liters. We can drink this to get lighter. We can drink a little bit more water to get lighter. We're still gonna have to drop some stuff. We have a lot of clothing. I'd like to bring most of that back. We're probably gonna. We have a lot of coal. That's a lot of coal. Alrighty. I don't want to get rid of coal. So we'll drop a couple logs. We'll chug some water. And then we're almost there. We got like a kilo. Can drop some sticks. So, boom. Alrighty. So, with that, we should be able to do that climb. We're well rested. Doesn't sound great out there right now. We have all these too.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We're gonna be leaving probably some coal too. We'll leave it outside of the mine so that the coal does respawn inside the mine. So next time we come back, we'll have a little bit more. Do I really need to bring all this stuff? Kind of want to. I could drop that if I wanted to. Yeah, tough decisions. It'll probably be the coal that we have to leave. Let's take these off once again so you don't soak them, especially when you're about to run around outside. I think stuff that's soaked weighs more, so it makes you colder. So, yeah, we're probably, does not sound great out there. Probably have to leave a little bit of coal, which just makes me sad, but it is what it is. We could drop some torches too. Alright, let's see what the weather's like. It doesn't sound like it was very good from the inside.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, never mind. It's perfect. So yeah, let's see. We can probably drop a few of these. 1, 2. We'll keep 1 torch on us. Ah, exactly 40. Sweet. That always makes me sad to have to drop coal. It's gonna mean we can't take any ptarmigans or those birch, but it'll be okay. Ptarmigan spawn is still there. In the past, this has been a bunny spawn. I don't see any right now, but that doesn't mean that it's not still a bunny spawn. They may just be out and about. This is quite the long rope. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to rest on that ledge. Just kidding. If you're gonna do a climb, you should absolutely put the crampons on. Just make your life so much easier. We can keep going with the crampons. Normally I would stop on that ledge. This may be a bad idea. Once you get below 50% stamina on the bottom right there, you go significantly slower, but I think the crampons do help with that, which is one of the main benefits. Sweet. So I drained half of our fatigue. Which is rough to say the least. The real question is, do I want to drag this rope back somewhere? I'm trying to think of where I'd even deploy it. The rope that we left right there. I don't care. We can come get it if we ever want it. I could make a note that it's there. So hopefully I'll remember to do that. Don't do that. Questioning if I want to make a Magman's fire right now and get some torches. Maybe I'll do that. Excuse me? 0%? Do I need to be out here? Okay. I'm confused. Alright, well yeah, okay, there it is. I was about to say, it must be the weather's about to change, so there it is. It's about to start snowing. Which is unfortunate. I guess I should have done it right away when I was first thinking about it. That's the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, we're gonna mosey our way all the way back. Stones to replenish those, so yeah. Immediately got foggy, that's unfortunate. We're going to backtrack all the way to where we came out of that cave, and then instead of going back into the cave, we will go to the right, I believe is what it is. And that will take us to Miner's Folly. Here's Wolf Town down there, where we scared away the wolves with the torch. The rope is extra creaky right now. I don't know if it does that during wind or not, but it seems logical that they would program it that way. So let's see what we end up with. There has, in the past, before the wildlife refresh, been a bear cave right in the way if you're going to Miner's Folly from this direction. We'll see if that's still the case. We might be dealing with that. Probably if he's in the way, we're going to have to kill him. And then Miner's Folly and Foreman's Retreat have a ton of loot to grab. And then there's a fairly straightforward kind of way to go back down towards Angler's Den. Which I think is right there. Like you can see the house that's Foreman's, and then I think this like snow that you're looking directly at is how you can kind of mosey your way back down without having to do any ropes, which is nice because if we collect a whole bunch of loot, we're not going to be able to climb back down. Otherwise, if you want to do ropes, you can, there's a couple ways to get back to the Angler's Den, the lower level, in this wind. Alrighty. So this is where there's rabbits and saplings that we ignored, except for the saplings we took. There's our saplings. Actually, I don't remember if there were rabbits last time we went through here.
Did I
But
say
they're not there
I hate
either.
me gold?
Maybe that's not a rabbit spawn anymore. And there should be one more bridge. Get me out of this wind. Alrighty. So here's our bridge. The first bridge from the cave. And if you want to go back in the cave, you go left. And if you want to go to Miner's Folly, you go right. That's where we're going. And right around this corner, there used to be a bear den, so we'll see if that is still the case. So over these planks, around the corner, there's another one of those like outdoor like cave areas that has like a warmth bonus, and that was a bear cave in the past. Start listening for footsteps, growling, looking for prints. The bear can use to walk all the way down over towards Miner's Folly. There's a deer over there. So this is used to be at least the bear cave. I don't see any. I do see bones. Okay. So, I believe this will still be a bear cave then, so we need to be extra careful. Take a nice wide turn here. So yeah, these bones will indicate this is still a bear cave. I don't see any footprints. So I'm hoping the bear is like out here somewhere, or I'm mildly concerned that I have not seen him or his footprints. Large predators. We're actually warming up. I love it. So yeah, this is like the little dip that you can kind of scamper down to get back to Angler's Den. So deer. This has always been a deer spawn, so that's not surprising. There's another deer over there. I'm still mildly concerned that we have not seen a bear. Got ptarmigan. No, that's a piece of wood. Alrighty, so here's Miner's Folly. Yeah, here's the woodworking tools, so if you're looking for that. So rabbit, ketchup chips. This is one of the 3 woodworking tools spawns. The others are in the cannery workshop in Bleak Inlet, and then in the zone of contamination somewhere in that giant complex. Okay, that's a deer. I thought that was a moose for a sec. Alright. Let's check around here. Keep our eyes open for a bear. I'd be interested to know where he went. Ooh, memento cache. Take the key, that's right there at Angler's Den, where we're headed, so should be getting some fish out of that. Usually a little bit of clothing and stuff in here. So check it out. Doesn't look like there's much here. Take a book to burn. Huh. Usually there's a little bit of stuff in here. Food, clothing, something. Every time I come in. Oh. Haha. Am I stuck behind this box a little bit? For God's sakes. Well, thank God that safe house customization feature is still around. If I'd have been stuck back there, I'd have been very upset. Okay, so let's check Foreman's Retreat, which is the building up on the hill.
I could eat anything right now.
I think there's like a hammer that can spawn in these like ruin buildings somewhere. Not that I need it, so I don't need to check too closely, but I'm pretty sure that's a hammer spawn.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Maybe that isn't a bear cave. I feel like we should have seen the bear. Like, or at least some footsteps, some evidence of a bear. Surely would have presented itself at this point. So Foreman's Retreat, usually there's a sapling up here or two, and some ptarmigan. There's a bunch of saplings. And a bunch of ptarmigans. Let's go check around the outside. Just a crate. Alright. Pop inside. Usually there's a recipe, if I remember correctly, in here. Match spawn as well. Lots of food. We're gonna have to get our... Get everything out. Alright. there's no rotators in here. Skillet. Matches, I think, are a guaranteed spawn as well.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Work boots, huh? Well, that looks pretty darn good. They're heavy, but there it is. Ranger stew. I think that's a guaranteed spawn. Potato. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on like the floors, so you gotta look around. We're gonna be very fat. Whetstone.
I think I can use this.
Oof. We are heavy. Alrighty. Alright, let's look around every corner. And then I think we'll just kind of mosey down towards Angler's Den so we can sort our loot. Like that rope climb made it so we're too tired to really travel. I guess we maybe, you know, I don't know if I want to take a nap and try to hoof it to Timberwolf Mountain again, but so we do need to eat some food.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yes, we are very fat. I don't know if I want to take these birch. Although we are like right up the hill from Angler's Den, so maybe it won't be too bad. We're so fat, so fat. What's 3 more saplings, huh? Chug some water to get lighter. Okay. I think we can lug this back home to Angler's Den. We'll have the memento cache, and then it'd probably be a good idea to start cooking. Maybe we'll find a deer or something down there. Kind of prep this as a future base, so that if we come back here, we'll have some resources. Then I think maybe tomorrow we'll either go back to Timberwolf Mountain, Mountaineer's Hut, or go to the summit. Too fat to run. See, I believe this is it, where we can just follow this snow. I'm gonna get up on this hill just a sec to make sure that I don't have to go over here to the right a little bit more. As long as it's like snow, it's usually pretty safe. It's when you get rocks that you have issues. So, we are going to don our crampons to hopefully prevent as many sprains as possible, but we'll almost certainly get a couple. Start crouching because we're almost vertical. Once that then you, like we saw when we went down to the gold mine, one little jump and you go down and break all your ankles. So okay, crampon's doing work. Can I get up on here? Yes. And so the sprain risk goes away. The longer you're on a sprain risk place, the more it builds up. So if you can stop and rest in a place where the little red angle triangle thing slope icon goes away, then it'll reset your sprain risk back down to whatever the initial risk is. So, alright, so now we are down in the lower level. And we are incredibly fat. Good lord. But we are not that far from Angler's Den, so I'm going to try to get a little bit of elevation, see if we can make sure there's no wolves. There's a wolf, so we'll mosey over here a little bit. That's the wolf that we saw when we were on our way up to the gold mine. So, which, where'd you go, buddy? There you are. I'm very, very fat. So I think I'm just gonna kill you. We're not gonna be able to outwalk him, that's for sure. And we are so fat. It's because we're tired too, that's an issue. Another wolf. Okay, we're gonna keep moseying over here. Just absolutely trudging along. When you are tired and you are overweight, the wolf detection range goes way up, so you can expect to get more attention when you're trying to do something like this. Let's see that wolf yet. Alrighty, so these rocks here should be the rocks on the end of the island that has Angler's Den on it. Ta-da! There we go. So, you know, we got everything back. We'll check the memento box here in a sec once we get a little less fat. Alright, let's sort ourselves out a little bit.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Alright. So, let's ditch as much as we can. We don't need to have 20 on us right now. We can grab what we need when we're going to leave. Get rid of that. I don't need to carry that. Okay, we're getting there. Let's drop all these things to cure. Pick those up on our way out. Okay, did that, of course. Woodworking tools we don't need to carry with us. Trunk's getting full. Food. I don't need to have the salt and the flour on me right now. Stuff I may cook or eat. And you can go away in my extra boots. Okay, we're approaching normal levels of loot. That is ruined. Definitely not going to eat that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's, you know, in order to travel we'd need to rest, and by the time we rest it'll be dark, and then, you know, we could go if we wanted to go all the way back to Timberwolf Mountain, but I want to sort all this stuff. So like I said, I think maybe we'll prep this Angler's Den here as a little bit of a base, which will mean maybe we can go kill it here. Kill that wolf, but I can't eat the wolf meat yet. We're cooking 4, so we're almost there. We should open this up. Let's see what kind of fish we get. So, ruined. When you cook anything, it gets 50% back, so that's ruined as well. Ruined. Moldy. Of course, it's tiny. And ruined, which is also tiny. So these guys have 550, 1300, 1100. So lots of calories there. Let's go see if we can find a deer before this weather gets any worse. We saw a deer on our way in. It seems like it's about to go full blizzard, so this may be a very short trip. There's a deer. It's a doe, so it's a little small, but that's fine. You like to kill the bucks because they have more meat on them. Real question is, I'm used to being able to hunt these in Archery 5 where you can aim while you're crouched. Which makes it much easier because you can get right up to them. Where you're running? Is there a wolf over there? So we're gonna have to kind of sniper. Bro. I haven't had to hunt a deer from this distance in so long that I've forgotten how close you can be. Okay. I was about to say, we're going to stop and wait for him to walk towards us. Scare him into that wolf over there. There we go. Alright. This is fine. A little bit higher. Getting too perfectionist here. I think I just need to take shots. Alright, that hit. I think that's my deer. It will bleed out. If it could bleed out closer to Angler's Den, I would really appreciate that. Or the wolf can finish it off.
Man, I could eat anything.
Is this my deer? I think this is my deer. I don't want... No! Bro, there's a deer right behind you! Excuse me, thank you. Nice, get him. Got him. Well, that's probably gonna cost me an arrow. We can't really start a fire right here, which is unfortunate. The wolf. We're gonna have a visitor, aren't we?
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Where is he? Scared the poop out of me. Alright, well, I'm thinking he'll probably just keep running. While he's wounded. Alright, so the wolf died. I heard you over here. I don't see you. Is that a wolf? That other deer that I shot, I think, was not the one that the wolf attacked. No, that's a log. Where are the oh, he's right there. Haha. Okay, I just want my arrow back. Don't really need to do anything with that carcass. Alright, so the wind died down. Maybe we can start a fire here. And do some cooking while we're harvesting. Infinity coal, so I don't feel bad about wasting any of those resources. So let's do it. Striker cattail. And a book is 100%. Love to see it.
Perfect.
Just chuck that on there. Alright, let's get the rest of this meat. And then we can take the guts and the hide too. We can just leave those here. Like I said, we'll prep this as a little bit of a base, so we're probably going to leave a decent amount of the stuff that we collected as well. Let's not lose well fed, especially if we're about to lug an enormous amount of garbage out of this place. Let's get one of these while that meat finishes. That's unfortunate.
I could eat a horse. Sand logs on the horses.
Alright, well, we got some meat in us. I'm still not even cold. I would like this hide. Now we're getting... Oh yeah, it's because the embers are still there. So loud.
I can't feel my hands.
Alright, we're just going to take this real quick. We'll take some damage. And then we'll lug it back to Angler's Den. And I don't know what we're going to do from there. Alright, nothing left? Alright, nothing left.
Everybody's dropping in this gear.
No, don't eat that. Ah! I just wanted to drop it. I just wanted to drop it. That's unfortunate. That makes me really sad. Okay, well, we have food poisoning. We've dealt with that before. Well, we're gonna sleep 10 hours anyway, so fine. That's fine. We even have antibiotics, so... Alright, so let's figure this out real quick. Do I need to do anything? Do I even care?
So,
Or should I just sleep this off so I can not have to worry about it? Yeah, let's real quick make a note. Ash Canyon.
Man, I could use a drink.
Gold mine. Water. Wood. Cans. Cave before gold mine. Rope. Anglers. We're gonna have a deer. I'm just gonna leave that here. 1x deer. We'll need the guts too, for sure, and then we'll figure out the rest of it. So that's unfortunate. Well, I'm tempted to eat the dog food. Since we already have food poisoning, can't get double food poisoning, so we might as well eat it. Yeah, I already had that. I got food poisoning again, so it just renewed the 10 hours I needed. So anyway, that's fine. Let's use that. Everything is like soaked. Let's not sleep in that. The rest of this stuff should be fine. Where's the bed? So we got that. I'm like right into it. Okay, so there's the bed. Let's chug our water, and then we'll sleep 10, and then we'll reevaluate our lives at that point. I was hoping to make some water too with that fire, but we did not get that. So yeah, let's sleep 10, get rid of our food poisoning. Right. We checkmarked that? Okay, cool. Because if you sleep 10 without doing that, you might die, because you're going to take a ton of damage. And I don't believe you recover any, you don't recover any HP while you're food poisoned, so. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's interesting. Take a book for burning. And then, yeah, we'll have to sort all this stuff out. Let's put all this back on. Not that. Everything's dry. Cool. So yeah, we might call it as an episode here. We'll reevaluate our lives on the next one, because we're gonna have to sort all this stuff. And what we want to take and what we want to leave. And that's going to take a while, and then we'll have to lug it all back. So, yeah, I think we'll call it an episode. We'll do some inventory on the next one, and then probably head back to Timberwolf Mountain Mountaineer's Hut. Drop a whole bunch of stuff, and then I think we'll probably go to the summit after that. And then we'll have an enormous amount of stuff that we'll have to deal with again. So, yeah, I think that's the plan. So, hopefully you enjoyed it. Got to see where to find the woodworking tools, how to goat down from Miner's Folly, and bring all that stuff to Angler's Den so you avoid any rope climbing. And you learned how to get food poisoning again if you're not careful with your double clicks. So, yeah, I think we'll call that the episode. We'll sort inventory and probably get out of here on the next episode. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Have a good time till then.